Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and more importantly, good mornings, everyone. You're right. We're gonna have an amazing time today. And things have been moving so quickly, so fast. Okay, right? You just watch a video, and that was a recording from our first anniversary and awards convention in Malaysia just about 1 month ago. We had an amazing time with about 3,000 people from more than 10 countries who attended the convention. It was a sell-out event. Okay, right? And we now can't wait for our second anniversary event in Thailand. Okay, right? Now we're gonna let you know some details about it really soon. Okay, not this meeting, okay, but really soon. Okay, right? Now, and you know, in the past 1 month, in Europe especially, things has been moving so quickly, and there's a lot of momentum going on, a lot of new leadership coming up, okay, and things are just getting started. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna have an amazing time together, and of course today I have my dear brother Nino online as well together with us. Okay, and we also have our product specialist, Mr. Soma, who's online with us as well. Okay, right? So now let's get started. Okay. Oops, it's supposed to be March recap. Give me a moment. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So March was a record-breaking month. Okay. How record-breaking? I'm going to show you some figures, and then after that, I'm going to show you the graph. Okay. Right. Now, the worldwide year-to-date turnover, that means comparing with last year, 207% growth, which is crazy. Yeah, which is crazy. Okay, right? And month to date growth, that means from February to March. Okay, we have 9% growth. Okay, but what's even more impressive is what's happening with Europe. Europe has a 689% growth, which is crazy. Okay, and a month to date, the month to month growth was 16%, double digit. That's our continuous double digit growth in the Europe, which is fantastic. Okay, right? Now things are just getting started, guys. Things are just getting started. Okay, and of course in March we had a wonderful Poland HQ soft launch. Yeah, we had about 100 people over there. Okay, everyone is excited. Zenka was there. Okay, and there were a lot of leaders who were there as well. Okay, right? And of course in March we had our Southeast Asia first anniversary awards convention. It was totally mind blowing, right? All those who were there, yeah, everyone enjoyed themselves, and I dare to say, no one else, no other company organizes an event like how Prive do it. Yeah, I remember my time when I was a distributor with another company. I was there for 10 years. You know, I've never missed a single event in the 10 years. And every single event that I went to, I had to arrange accommodation myself, I had to arrange the tickets myself, everything I had to arrange myself. Okay, but in Prive International, everything was arranged already. Okay, all they need to do is pack their bags and go on the plane, and everything is taken care of. So you have to be there for our second anniversary. Okay, it's going to be in Thailand, Bangkok. When I can give you a tentative date, it should be somewhere around in January 2024. Okay, and it's going to be great. All right. Now, and to put everything into clearer perspective on the growth that we're having right now. Okay, this is the worldwide revenue. Yeah, for 2022 and 2023 in comparison. Okay, right? And of course, this is Europe. Yeah, look at Europe. My goodness, you guys are really rocking it. Okay, things are fantastic. Yeah, we miss 1 million mark by just a tiny bit. Okay, right? Let's do it this month. Okay. Now, and I want to remind everyone. Okay, that every single dollar that is shown over here reflects the life of people we have touched with our products. Okay, right? Yes, while making great money aside, the focus is always to help people with our amazing devices and products over here. Okay, right? And that is why during the convention, during our meetings, we always say the products is the lifeline. The products are the lifeline of the company. Without the products, there is no Prive International. Okay. And today we want to talk about an amazing device called the iTera Bio. Okay. And there is no better person than our product specialist, Mr. Soma. Yeah, he's the best person to talk about iTera Bio. Okay, and you know, when I was in Poland for the soft launch, many leaders actually bought iTera Bio and started using it already. And one of them was actually Yani. Okay, Yani, I see her posting her photos in her Facebook almost every day. Okay, putting her foot into the iTera Bio, enjoying her treatment herself. Okay, right? So without much further ado, I want to invite Mr. Soma online, okay, to share with us about iTera Bio. Mr. Soma?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Victor. Good evening, good day to all our respected guests from all around the world. And a special hello to Mr. Nathan, a brother there. How are you, brother? All right. So it's good to see everyone here. Now, that was a fantastic intro by Mr. Victor there. Now, it's really truly remarkable what iTerracare has been doing all around the world. And I just to share with you what happened yesterday, just yesterday evening. What happened was we were just going around. I was going around the northern part of Malaysia, helping people with their training and some talks and just giving them support. And one of them, in my hometown, there was this couple who walked in where the husband was actually supporting his wife and walking in, and she was wobbling and she could hardly walk, and she walked in, and when you look at her face, it was quite dark, quite dark, and she could hardly stand. And when we asked her, she said she could hardly stand for 5 minutes. And what we did was we started working on her using the iTerracare device, and at the end of it, she could stand more than 5 minutes, and her legs from the hips down, it was swollen, tight, and she had pain, and everything became lesser. It shrunk, and then it was a little bit softer, and there was less pain, and there was only one therapy there. And she could stand and she could actually walk by herself. And the face looked brighter. And the husband was shocked. He said that I have gone to so many places trying to get all kinds of help with my wife, but this is the first time I could see something happening to her. And the next day, she messaged saying, she's a Muslim, by the way, the husband and wife. She said, I have not been fasting. This is a fasting month for Muslims. But yesterday was the first day where she started her fast, and she could breathe better. She can control her hunger. And she said, thank you so much, Prive. Oh, that's remarkable. All right. Now, this is yesterday. Now, let's come back to today. Now, as Mr. Victor said, the iTerracare devices are doing a remarkable job all around the world. And today, we shall see a little bit about the iTera Bio. All right. Now, this has been helping lots of people as well. Now, let's see. Just give me a moment. I need a, okay. Okay, we are here. We are good to go. All right. First of all, welcome to Prive International, the company which is bringing you the iTerracare devices, and day by day, we are adding more and more products to the list. And the iTerracare Bio is one of the products which was brought in quite recently, and is doing a wonderful job as well. By the way, I'm Soma. I'm with Prive International as a product advisor. Now let's see what's happening here. Now 70% of the population are suffering from sub-health status, right? They are going through all kinds of problems, right? And they are seeking for help. And now what we are looking at is many of them are turning to natural medicine, right? Natural alternatives. Now, many of them are suffering from fatigue, anxiety, headache, dizziness, inability to concentrate and memory loss, gout, heaviness of body, bloating, abdominal pain, indigestion, constipation, low body temperature, fatigue, and irregular menstruation, to name a few. Right. Now, when you look at the principle of sickness in traditional Chinese medicine, what they're looking at is what they say is deficiency leads to cold, cold leads to dampness, dampness leads to condensation, condensation leads to blood inactivity, and blood inactivity leads to blockage, and the blockage leads to tumor, and the tumor leads to cancer. All right. So when we are talking about deficiency, normally you are tired, you have lack of energy, and you are definitely tired. All right. And when you're talking about cold, you're feeling cold at night, and then you're shivering at times, dampness, as if they are wearing clothes that have been soaked in the rain, and the body feels heavy and uncomfortable. When we are talking about condensation, the body is prone to soreness and pain, and the blood inactivity makes for body aches and numbness, swelling pain, and mixed body discomfort. Malignant tumors are prone to mutate to cancer, and the blockage leads to inactivity of blood, and which may give rise to plaques and subsequently blockages. All right, and the cancer allows for further deterioration, and it may give rise to cancer. Right. Now, severe sickness is the accumulation of various ailments from the body parts. Now, here we introduce the iTerracare Bio. Now, this is how it's looking, and it's a magnificent device. It's very comfortable, elegant, and definitely effective. For those people who just wish to sit and enjoy what it is doing to you, this is the device. All right. Now, it has an elegant design. You can just self-start and use self-control. You can control the heat level according to your comfort level from 1 to 10. And it has an in-mold decoration where it's a beautiful system of what do you call it, buttons, which allows you to control the device. What it does is it activates the cellular energy. All right, it starts from your feet, works upwards onto your whole body. Now what it does is it increases your metabolism, it relieves inflammation, purifies the body, it does body shaping, and helps with anti-aging. It alleviates cold and dampness, diathermy for fat burner. It helps with cells activation and promotes circulation, among others. Now, it also warms your body, all right? It also warms your body, and you're in control as to how much of heat that you would like into your body. Now, warm up your body inside out. What it does is it warms you inside as well as outside, and drives away the cold and dampness, and gets rid of blockages to rebuild a healthy you. Right? And 15 minutes a day of sitting on this device, the iTerra Bio, is equivalent to 60 minutes of aerobic, 8 hours of massage with bare hands, 60 minutes of sweating, 30 minutes of gua sha, 180 minutes of moxibustion, and 20 times of cupping. Isn't that great? Fantastic, right? Now it also improves circulation and stimulates cellular immunity. Now let's look at what are the technologies which are involved here. There are basically three things which are involved. Now, first one is the terahertz energy, which has potential health benefits such as detecting diseases, improving wound healing, and enhancing drug delivery. And those people who have been using the iTera devices, they will know what uh, the terahertz energy can do. And it has also been helping people with remarkable health recovery. Now the second one is the negative ions. All right, the negative ions can provide numerous benefits such as boosting mood, improving respiratory function, and increasing energy levels. Now the negative ions are also known for reducing stress and anxiety, improving cognitive performance, enhancing immune function, and improving sleep quality, and reducing the severity of allergies and asthma symptoms. And to top them all up, we have the heat therapy, which can provide numerous health benefits such as reducing muscle and joint pain, increasing blood flow and circulation, promoting relaxation and reducing stress, improving flexibility and the range of motion, and aiding in the recovery of certain injuries. Now you get all three on one device, the iTera Bio. It has triple energy for better effect, right? And to top it all up, it works on resonance. And resonance can help with health by promoting a state of coherence in the body, which can lead to improved physiological functioning, reduced stress, increased relaxation, and potentially even enhanced immune function. That's fantastic, isn't it? Now, what are the main functions? It helps with alleviation. It alleviates cold and dampness and relieves inflammation. It purifies. All right, it purifies the body. It helps with body shaping. People who have been using it are finding that they are losing weight, and also the shape is getting better. It helps to burn the fat. It's also helping in beautifying. People are finding that their skin quality is better, and it's also helping with anti-aging. The heat is helping with the circulation, and also various other things. And it's also antibacterial, right? And also it's helping on overall wellness. Now let's look at each one as they are. Now what happens is elevation. It elevates cold and dampness and relieves inflammation. It helps dilate the blood vessels, reduce blood flow resistance and blood viscosity. It improves microcirculation, increases the ability of oxygen storage and carbon dioxide elimination to allow the transportation of nutrition to the whole body. As such, our organ functions and immune system can be restored to optimum levels, and therefore reducing our chances of getting disease. All right. Now the second one, purifying. It purifies the body. It accelerates blood circulation, rapidly metabolizes and eliminates acidic substances in the body, alkalizes the blood, catabolizes cholesterol, triglycerides, and other substances clinging to the blood vessel wall, and improves the internal environment. All right. Besides that, it's helping with body shaping and fat burning. It acts on motor nerves, encourages the rhythmic contractions and relaxation of muscles to accelerate blood circulation and nutrient metabolism processes of muscle tissues. It's also helping to improve muscle strength, prevent muscle atrophy, promote nerve regeneration, and transmit impulses to the central nervous system. It also breaks down fat cells in the body, eliminates toxins, helps the body fight and eliminate free radicals and to look younger, and nourishes the spleen and stomach, replenishes the chi and blood circulation, and restores normal metabolic function. Now it's also helping to beautify people and helping with anti-aging. It removes freckles and wrinkles, removes dark circles and eye bags. The skin becomes more radiant and elastic. Now, what we are looking at is the people who are members of iTerra Care are getting more and more beautiful. The women are getting more beautiful, the men are getting more handsome. The skin becomes lighter, moist, and rosy, and it has detoxification which accelerates metabolism, activating the blood and cells and regulates body from inside out, right? So people are getting, they are looking much younger and more beautiful. And the combined energy can activate cell vitality, stimulate collagen regeneration, delay skin aging, and it's smoothing wrinkles. Now, the heat therapy, it has a warming effect. The heat can penetrate about 3 to 4 centimeters under the skin and is easily absorbed by the tissues. And you can control the level of heat which you want. It rapidly increases the surface temperature and accelerates the subcutaneous blood circulation. And it relieves muscle tension, relieves pain, and regulates autonomic nerves. And it also increases metabolism, enzyme activity, and promotes vasodilation. And it's also helping it microvascular permeability. It's helping to discharge waste better and is accelerating wound healing. Now, talking about wound healing, again, yesterday I met a person. Uh, he had a stroke recently. About 4 weeks ago, actually, I met him and I was telling him about, he was okay at that point of time, and I was telling him about what the terahertz energy can do. Now, what he told me was, I do not believe in the terahertz energy. I have tested, it doesn't work for me. I do not believe in it. So all I could say to him was, I hope you do not regret telling me this. Whatever you have told me just now, you should look more into it, deeper into it before you say that. Anyway, after that, I met 2 weeks after that, I was told that he had a stroke. I met him yesterday in the morning. He was on a wheelchair. Of course, I didn't tell him that I told you so, which is not nice. But anyway, what happened was we worked on him. We worked on him. And by afternoon, we met him in the morning. By afternoon, he was a different person. He had more energy. He was more cheerful. The face looked fantastic. And the wife was so happy because she had a tough time with him before that. And another aspect is what happened was he fell twice, once in the toilet at home and once in the toilet in the hospital. Now, what happened was he bruised his knee, and there was a big round mark, the open wound on his knee. Now, what I did was I sprayed the water, the iTerra Care charged water, and started blowing on the knee. and the knee immediately started drying up. You know what he told me? For the last 2 weeks, my wife has been taking me to the hospital daily to have dressing done, and it's really difficult. And even that morning when we met him, he just came after the dressing. Anyway, once I worked on him, the wound started drying up immediately, and a crust started forming, and the wound was slightly smaller than what it was. You know what he told after that? I remember what you told me. Now I trust you. And today he's talking about terahertz to other people. Uh, Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, the warming effect also increases muscle contraction ability. It relieves pain and muscle spasm. All right? And it reduces blood viscosity and reduces stiffness and discomfort. The antibacterial aspect of it and wellness, there are more than 10 million negative ions when you're using this device. Now, the minimum requirement where it is giving health benefits is 50,000 negative ions. This is way above that mark, 10 million negative ions. Now, it's helping with deodorization and sterilization and other fungal infection, athlete's foot, and sweaty feet, and it has a spa effect for the foot. Right? You're going to love it when you use it. Now let's look at some of the patents which this device has. Right? It has unique patents. The first one is it's an ergonomic healthcare equipment. They have a patent for that. A pedicure device with good waterproof performance. A pedicure device with negative ion deodorizing function. A kind of support and stable health equipment. A kind of pedicure equipment with graphene heating device, and a microcurrent foot therapy device with good insulation performance. Now, these are the patents which come together with this device, right? And how are they helping people? They are definitely necessary for cold and dampness body conditions, for office workers who are sitting most of the time, for postpartum mothers where their skin might sag a little bit, for obese people who are trying to reduce their weight, beauty lovers who want to get even more beautiful, middle-aged and elderly people who can do with some help, sitting or standing for a long time. It comes with the job you do. And persons with hypertension, high cholesterol, and high blood sugar. And it's also very suitable for home use, therapy centers, beauty salons, spa centers, rehabilitation centers, activity centers, office use, and anywhere where you need to use. Now, what's happening is many people now, especially when they have a center, they have an iTerra bio. So when the person comes in, they're allowing that person to sit on the bio for 30 minutes, and at the end of 30 minutes, you do not have to say anything because they are going to tell you what is happening to them. And after that, they are with you. Right? Now, let's look at some of the technical parameters of this device. Now, first of all, the product name is iTerra Bio. The product model is MLS JC02A. The working frequency is 50 or 60 hertz. It works uh, together well. The output power is 300 watts. It has more than 10 million amines coming out each time. And the dimension is 371 by 379.5 by 212.5 millimeters, and the weight is 4.6 kilograms. Now, these are basic technical parameters of this device. Now, let's look a little bit about this device. This is how it looks like, and these are the buttons which come with this device. And let's look at a few things which you might have to look into. The first one is, this is where the on-off button is, right here. Once you plug in into your power supply, the next thing you do is you switch on this button here, and the next thing you might want to do is switch on the terahertz button and negative ions button. Now, when you switch on both of these, now they are ready to be used. The next thing you might want to do is you might look at the timer. This is a countdown timer. It starts from 30 minutes, counts down to 0. You can also set it to 20 or 10 minutes to your liking. All right. And this is the heat level where you can set the heat from 1 to 10 to your comfort. All right. Many people prefer to start at 5 and slowly work their way up until 10. If that too hot, you can of course always bring it down a little bit lower. Now, once you have got all this ready, then you start putting your feet into the device, the left and the right. All right. So you just place them there, and you are good to go. And the good part about this device is once both feet are in place, the machine starts by itself. The countdown starts. It does not start until both the feet are inside. All right, now just a little bit more. When the buttons are switched on, the terahertz indicator is switched on. It gives a blue ambient light, but when both feet are inside, it turns to red. So it's ready to go. Now, this is another look from the side, right? Now, this is a power supply, and this is where the button is, where you switch it on and off. So all you have to do is just switch it on and do what I told earlier. Now, this is the remote control which comes with this device, where you can control the heat level. Now, you increase by pressing this, and you decrease by pressing this. It works from 1 to 10. All right? Now, this is to increase, and this is to decrease. Now, this device is not recommended under the following conditions. Now, this is something which we need to look into to tell those people. I mean, many would want to use, but there are some restrictions. First of all, pregnancy, children under 10. If your temperature is above 38 degrees Celsius, if you have disorders of the consciousness, meaning that you are not conscious, and you have implants, especially heart implants, and then you have pulmonary dysfunction, you are wearing cataract lenses, bleeding in whatever way, whether from an injury or there's some internal bleeding, and if you are having metal implants, it is not recommended, right? So please look into this. Now, besides that, there are some do's and don'ts of using this iTera Bio. The first one is people who use life-sustaining artificial heart and lung machines and other health equipment are prohibited to use. Now, people who suffer from bleeding tendency and bleeding illness are advised to use it cautiously. And people who are sensitive to heat are suggested to be accompanied by family members. And people who have implants, who are implanted with cardiac pacemakers, metallic artificial organs, and embedded with metallic parts inside the body are prohibited to use this device. And people with severe heart disease are advised to use cautiously. And during operation, please turn off the power switch of the machine immediately in case of emergency, right? And should you feel abnormal or uncomfortable with the use of the machine on your body, please stop using it immediately. Not recommended for children or people with difficulties of expression, because they may not be able to tell you whether it's too hot or it's giving them some discomfort. Now, please do not touch the working parts of the machine with metallic objects. And in case of smoke or peculiar smell during operation, which normally doesn't happen, please turn off power of machine immediately and contact the after sales service personnel to solve the relevant problems. And during operation, both feet should fully contact with the energy board. Single point contact with energy board is strictly prohibited to avoid burns. All right, there are further warnings. This is under the dangerous category. During operation, both left and right foot, knees included, should not be touching each other. And the feet should be placed firmly on the energy board. Now we see some people where the feet is not firmly on the board, is slightly lifted, and we should avoid that. And during operation, avoid touching feet or energy board with the hand, right? And using the device together with other electromagnetic devices at the same time is strictly prohibited. Now, there are some people, what they do is, while using the iTera Bio, they try to use another device, iTera Classic, Premium or Pro, on other parts of the body while at the same time using this device. Now, this is strictly prohibited. Now, this is under the warning category. First of all, please reduce the intensity level or stop to use it when you feel uncomfortable during the operation, right? And do not cover the energy boards with anything. There shouldn't be anything inside except just nothing there for your feet to be placed there. Not recommended for children or people with expression difficulties. We have mentioned this. And do not suddenly remove your feet from the energy board during the operation, right? You need to switch it off before removing your feet. And this is under the attention category. Now, please remove all metallic objects from your body before using the device. And we see lots of people, they're wearing their watches, their chains, even the handphones. They should be removed if possible, and things will be better. And in case of power failure during operation, please unplug the machine. And please do not touch the energy board with metallic objects. And please do not use it under high temperature or humidity environment, very close to where extreme moisture abounds. Okay, so that's about all for today. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Soma from Malaysia. I hope it has been helpful for you. So thank you, Mr. Victor.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Soma. Thank you so much for giving us such a detailed and in-depth training into the iTera Bio. As far as I know, this is the first iTera Bio training or introduction that we have done in Prime International. Okay?
Correct.
All of you are so lucky. Okay. Now this meeting is recorded. So the next time anyone asks you about some information about iTera Bio, just send them the link, which will be uploaded on YouTube. Okay, right? And you know, and once again, thank you, Mr. Soma. Appreciate you so much. Okay, right? And you know, during the convention, we also learned about one thing. Yeah, the iTera Cat. The name iTera Cat did not happen. I mean, a lot of us thought it was it happened coincidentally, okay? But it turned out there's a lot of meaning in the word iTerraCare, okay? And there's actually three parts to that word iTerraCare. Okay, Terra. Now, how many zeros are there in Terra? 12 zeros, okay? And care, that means I care for you Terra times. I Terra times care for you, okay? And this is a gift of love. Truly, the products of Prive International, it's truly a gift of love to mankind, to humanity, okay? And all we want to do is we want to care for people around us, care for people around the world, yeah? And as we work together in building a strong and healthy community, okay, right? And while doing so, you also get rewarded very lucratively, okay? And recognition is part and parcel of our company, yeah? And that is why tonight I want to invite my brother from another mother, yeah, Mr. Nathan, from Philippines, okay, to share with us, yeah, some exciting news on recognition. Okay, right? I'll hand the time over to you, Nathan.
Thank you, brother. And Mr. Soma, that was an amazing presentation. Thank you so much, Terima kasih. And to everybody, I'd like to really honor you. You are the spearheads. You are the arrowheads of this company, of this iTerraCare. I really honor you for being persistent. That is the word. You guys are the frontliners, and you have been very persistent. You made this happen. The turnaround, the turnover sales, all of that, those figures couldn't be possible without your commitment. So thank you so much. As we say it in the Philippines, maraming salamat. So from all of us, from Prive, we really honor you for being our partners. Now, remember, this is all about partnership. This is all about working together. We could never be possibly bringing this iTerraCare to the entire Europe and to the entire world without everybody's cooperation. So thank you so much. Now, let's go into recognition. Now, turn on to the next slide. I'm going to share again. This is very, very, basic to all of you. You've been seeing this very much, almost all the time. Again, this is the foundation. And I always encourage my team, at least never, ever miss to hit 3-star manager, at least within this year. That is the lowest that you can. You still have a lot of months to do that. You plan on it. And again, this starts with intention. This starts with goal setting. Ask your sponsor. The way I teach my leaders is you've got to really strategize how you can achieve this 3-star manager. Because why? The most challenging, as you know, is the 1-star. All right. The 1-star has to be encoded, has all to be accumulated in 1 calendar month. And from that, everything will be easy. So 1-star, and then you become 2-star, and then you've got 2-star direct sponsored team or group, then you become a 3-star. So as part of your commitment, those who wants to be 3-star at least in 2023, could you please raise your amazing hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of you I cannot see, but I bet yes, you can this year. Wow, there is my brother right there. At least 3-star this year. Now that is possible. We can plot that. We can make that happen. So I don't need to talk a lot of that. Now let's go to the next slide. Now let's go to the next one. All right. Congratulations as we recognize here in our group and to the entire world. These are the people who hit the top 3 top sponsors. Now we know this is now the gift or the incentive that Prive International is giving to our top 1, 2, and 3. So for Luis Alberto Rivera from Colorado, he got 1 Pro and 1 Ion Shield. Wow, amazing. For top 2, Amanda has 3 Ion Shields, and Tan Sim Yi from Malaysia, all right, will receive 2 Ion Shields. And for the rest, all right, will receive Ion Shield 1 each. So this is very, very easy because a lot of you You know you were part of this. When you were starting, a lot of you, I saw some of your names. You were part of this. I was also part of this when I started. I received my Iron Shield. I received my incentive from the company. So this is good to encourage us. How do you achieve this? Simple. As many people that you sponsor. And you have to do it in one calendar month. So you can, you can reserve from this month. You can encode it next month just for you to intentionally achieve this. Yes, you can simply do that. All of this can be found in your back office. Now let's go to the next one. All right. Next slide, brother. There we go. Let's go. All right. We have our one-star managers all over the world. Now, this is the latest one, newly advanced one-star manager. Let's start from the U.S. A round of applause to Ozelito Pascasio, Terry Bernier, Donia Abayon, Julio Tholi, Mario Broliard, Jocelyn Hurapata, and Tony and Rhonda Lucero. They were there. They joined us from the U.S. They joined our Malaysian, our first year anniversary in Malaysia. And from Ghana, we've got William Anarfe Sarpong. And Taiwan, I cannot read that. So we got Malaysia, Alexander Toke King, Liu Wai Pang from Malaysia, and Philippines. Oh, Jack, Andrew, Dwayne, Mark Anthony, Alan De Vega Pahita, Maria Cristina Leia, Maricar Forio, Janeline Meja, Rilyn De Castro, and Morris Arizonan Manaoes. So I know these guys because this is under our group. Amazing. All right. I can't wait to see your names right here. Dega. All right. Two-star managers. All right. USA, Larivic Capelli, and Julia Tholi in the Philippines. We've got Danny Forio Morris, all right, and Antalio Gregorio Mylin Cruz, which you will see them later. And Thailand, we've got Wananong Sambon Vorakran Ampon Pujanayon. Malaysia, Huawei. I don't know who's that. That's a phone, but congratulations. And Indonesia, we've got Yona Adiprasetya. All right, let's go to the next one. These are now the 3 stars. We've got USA, Erlinda Marti. Whoa, Erlinda, I know her. Of course, Philippines. All right. We've got Natalio. Their names keep coming back. I know you have to understand because they have several accounts. Okay. So Natalio Gregorio is under our group, and Morris also, and Taiwan, and Polos Swarsono Morris from Indonesia. All right. So after here, I'd like to call our CMO brother Victor to recognize the top, or the what for now, right? These are one of the top right now to recognize the next directors. All right, so go ahead, brother Victor.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. Right, okay, the next, right, are the Sapphire Directors. Okay, Sapphire Directors is a very prestigious rank in our Prive International Marketing Plan. Okay, now not only it shows that this person who achieved the rank earns a lot of money, okay? But that also means this person has helped many people in the team as well, all right? Now, the first person let's recognize is, of course, my dear brother Christian and Jasmine. They are just wonderful, wonderful leaders. And when they were being recognized on stage, oh my goodness, tears were flowing. There was so much emotions, and the team and the company and the floor were just cheering them on. Right. Next is, of course, Mark and Sarah Jane. Okay, and they are one of the fastest. They are the fastest Sapphire Director. It only took them 6 months, another 6 months to achieve this rank. Right. And you know what? They actually closed down their company, their ML company, to go full swing with Prive International. Right. I think we had an interview with them 2 weeks ago. Yeah, on our Prive live stream. Go and listen to the interview. Okay. And of course, the next Sapphire Director, yeah, that I want to recognize, yeah, is my dear brother Nathan and Faith Grace. Congratulations to Nathan, right? I mean, I'm so happy to for you for achieving this amazing milestone in your career with Prive International, right? And I'm going to pass the floor right now to Nathan to share a few words.
Yeah, I'm really so blessed and grateful. I always honor this to the team, to everybody, because this is not just my accomplishment. This is a teamwork. So I always honor our team. All of you, you are all part of this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy. And of course, this is, I wouldn't say this is easy, but this is very doable because this was strategized when me and my wife and our team we said we need to strategize and let's hit the Sapphire Director. In fact, I became Sapphire Director the day before the March 12th anniversary. Dr. Jimmy was calling me, hey, you're about to hit it. Are you going to get it? I said, just go organic, Dr. Jimmy. And so I hit that. So I was recognized as 3-star, and that, you know, they cannot change the graphics and everything, but that was all okay for me because, again, for me, my greatest goal is maximum income. That is my greatest goal. This is all to show us that the company honors the people who are doing well, who are working to their best. So this Sapphire Director can be done. You only need 2 direct sponsor team that will have, or that has 2 3-star managers. All right. 1-star manager and 1-star manager. Now, by the way, the Sapphire Director is the maximum or the max ranking if you only have 2 direct sponsor group. That's where it stops. So the Ruby will be the next one, which, Brother Victor, I want you to recognize the highest for now, which I'm so proud. Okay.
Okay, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, and newly advanced Ruby Director. Okay, right. Gloria and Benjamin Quaresma. Wow, fantastic. Okay. Congratulations to Benjamin and Gloria. You're right. Now, Nathan, would you like to share something about Benjamin and Gloria?
Yeah, let me have the honor to share. They are my direct sponsor. Okay, Gloria called me September 9th, 6:00 in the morning. She called me. I was the first person that she called. And from that day, we said, let's do this together. She works hard. I mean, I have never seen in my life such a couple, especially Miss Gloria, who worked very hard. She has the biggest group in Europe, and most of you, I would say, almost all of you, I would say, you are all under her, if not 99%, I would say, or 98%. We are all under their leadership. So they are a very powerful couple. They really focus on building the network. They are a great example. They've got the biggest heart, willing to really go through the process, willing to mentor, willing to go through the journey of their team. And so they are dynamic couples. I'm very proud of them. And not just that, they are God-fearing. They know they have the heart to help. So these are the kind of people that we are modeling that will show us that reaching the goal, reaching success doesn't need to be, in a light of just money. No, these guys are not just about money. They're about helping people. They're a great example. So guys, we can model them. They are an example of what this new consciousness is all about. And to raise your vibration of happiness, joy, love, and enjoyment, they're doing the business in joy and in fun. And the Ruby Director is just the result of doing this in enjoyment and fun and happiness. So I'm very proud of Benjamin and Gloria Quaresma.
Right. Thank you, Nathan. All right. Okay. Now, Nathan put it so rightly. Okay. When we do the right things, in the right direction with the right people, the result is a reflection of us doing these activities over here. Okay, so once again, congratulations to all our leaders over here, to all the newly advanced directors and managers. Okay, right? And we want to see your name on the leaderboard next. Okay, right? Now, so in closing, I want to bring you some updates on what's going to happen in April and moving forward, right? Okay, I've already announced to you that we'll have our 2nd anniversary convention in Thailand, most likely in January 2024, but stay tuned for more information and updates, right? Now, I just came back with a BOD from our Thailand assembly plant, okay? And things are looking pretty good, right? and we are ready to start assembling in Thailand. Okay, I think somewhere around in May. Okay, more importantly, with this assembly plant, right? Okay, whatever certifications that the China plant can do, this Thailand plant can do as well. Okay, but there's some certifications that China plant can't do. Okay, this Thailand plant can do. Yeah, so which is a double thumbs up for us and moving forward, right? And of course, it also allow us to have better control on the quality issues and stuff. Okay. Now next, right? We're going to have a valid Malaysia HQ invoice starting April 1st in the back office. Okay, right? Now this will temporarily help you solve whatever issues that you may be facing in wherever you are. Okay, regarding warranty, or regarding 2 years warranty, or regarding refunding and whatever not. Okay, so there will be a valid Malaysian HQ invoice starting on the 1st of April 2023. Yeah? Okay, right? Now this while we have the invoice in the back office, valid back office invoice from Malaysia, we are also working on EU compliance, especially for EU. Okay, right? So our team in Poland will be working tirelessly to have this EU compliance done and ready, hopefully within the next quarter, if not in 2 quarters time. Okay, right? Now, once this is done, when this is ready, we will then have a Poland HQ grand opening. Okay, right? Because this is a good reason to celebrate. Right, but because that means we are. This also shows that Tribe International, we are really serious in doing business the right way in wherever we are right now. Okay, right now, and of course, next. Oh, that's it. I have for now. Okay, right. So I'm just so excited moving forward on what's happening. Okay, if you think the first 3 quarters was great, stay tuned for the next quarter. Stay tuned for the next quarter. Okay, right now, and I still remember very, very strongly in January. I said to everyone, okay, if you want to have a great ending in December this year, you have to start strong in the first quarter of the year. Okay, and evidently we see a lot of momentum happening in the first quarter. Okay, right now is the time to double up your momentum. Now you created the momentum. Now is to increase the momentum. Okay, this quarter is all about increasing the momentum. That means whatever you have done in the first quarter, you're gonna double the work in the first quarter. Yeah, to increase the momentum. Okay, right now, once you're able to increase the momentum, the third quarter is gonna be a joyride for all of you over here. Okay, so I'm so excited now to be on this call. Okay, right, this call is recorded and we'll put it on YouTube as soon as possible. Right now, before I close off, anyone? Yes, Nathan, you have some words to share.
Just to update, I'll be regarding my trip to Europe. You know, there's a lot of queue again for the visa, so it's delayed again. I was supposed to be flying April, but my appointment for visa for the Schengen visa will be on April 21 and given another week to release. So I am tentatively, so it's moved to May. So I'll be flying on May 1st until May 19th. So I should be there in Europe if everything is okay regarding my visa. So I will see you. We'll do a road show. I'll be going to different countries for a few days to have this initial shows and initial trainings for all the leaders. So that is just an update to all of you guys. Thank you for your prayers.
All right. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Right. Okay. So that's it, guys. Okay. That's all the time we have for tonight, for today. Okay. So stay tuned for our next MBM in May. Right? In May, I believe that we're going to have an amazing announcement in May. Yeah. And we look forward in having Nathan in the Europe together with you guys. Okay. Right. So with this, once again, thank you very much. And we pray that you have a great weekend, have a great week ahead. Okay. And more importantly, have a lot of fun in helping people becoming healthier, more beautiful, and earn lots of money. So with this, thank you so much, and we'll see you online soon. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.